Once upon a time, there was a wandering narrator. Hi, I'm Myra, your lovely witch and narrator. Today, we are going to do fall crafts. Before we do, we have to gather our materials, or forage, I guess. So, craft one, we are going to make spooky ghosts. You need air dry clay, glue, festive napkins, and aluminum foil. Let's go! So first we're just going to ball up the aluminum foil and stick it on top of a cup, and this will be our kind of base model to put the clay over top to help keep the shape while it dries. And now, welcome to the widescreen that I keep forgetting to do. So now we're going to take our clay and flatten it out. You can use a rolling pin. I just didn't want to ruin the one we use food with. And I believe in working harder, not smarter. And then you take the clay and wrap it over top of your mold. I'm adding a little bit extra to the ends because I'm hoping that it'll be able to stand up on its own when we take the cup and tin foil out after it's dried. And then you just take some water and you can smooth it all together like you would with normal clay. You can see my mom doing something. We did not make this creature. What is she doing? Okay, so next you're actually going to put glue on the clay first before putting on the napkin, something I forgot to do. You don't have to cover up the whole thing with glue first, just the spots that you're putting napkin over. So like for the leaves, I'm ripping them apart into individual pieces and sticking them on instead of the whole napkin. And then after you get your napkin on, you'll go over with another layer of glue. That's a little wizard my mom knitted. I guess she's showing off. Number 2. All the foregusts all finished and waiting to dry. It'll take, I think, about like 2 to 3 days. And a chai break. Pumpkin spice chai. Craft number 2. So you're gonna need some ribbon, wax paper, and the leaves that we foraged. You're gonna cut your wax paper into these little triangle. You want them to fold over because you'll see it holds the ribbon a little bit better. And then you'll just add in your leaves. And then you'll see how we want the ribbon to kind of hug on there. So we did learn too that you don't want to layer too many leaves, and these grasses were really difficult to work with as well because they just created more air pockets, which just creates more space that doesn't get connected very well and doesn't stick. originally the wax paper, what I saw in the video for this idea was that you would fold it over, then fold the paper into the cloth like we have there and iron it. But the wax paper that I got felt more like parchment paper than actual wax paper, so we got creative and added our own wax, as you'll see. And then we just folded it over and held it closed while the wax solidified a little bit more and got everything stuck together. It's a much messier process than I think what the original was supposed to be, but I think it's kind of more witchy looking with the handle there waxing over. Now, time for the reveal. are quite delicate though, and I don't think they are going to survive storage, but they just make everything